for the big plays. Not unlike Cushing does as far as offensively speaking. Trying the big passes down sidelines or across the middle of the field.
And Ridge Runner's been able to get some separation at times.
Here's the handoff straight ahead. Defense able to hold him up a little until finally he's brought down. Jacob Martin in on the play. I believe a flag came in.
It did, and Cooper stood him straight up and just held him till the cavalry showed up.
Illegal block. The infraction being signaled against the Ridge Runners.
You know, I owe Jacob Martin a big apology. I've been calling him Cooper all night. And you were right a while ago when he knocked down that ball.
Well, I thought, I wondered.
Yeah.
I was like, on that play, I thought the same thing. I wasn't going to correct you or nothing, but I thought maybe
that'd be a first.
There's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
No, I usually don't until I get a little more like, wait a minute.
No.
But those conversations is how we led to finding out we had different rosters last week. So we have to have those conversations sometimes.
So a big apology to Martin and a big apology to you, Travis.
Oh, no. That one is it is complete, but tackled immediately. I believe that's Edwards on the tackle. Pass was complete out to Bryson Richardson.
They're going to say Kersey on the side.
Yeah, Kersey's on this side. I thought maybe he was turned. I was getting a profile picture, and that wouldn't do me any good. Here's the snap. Pass to the far side. It's kind of a screen-type play. Blocked pretty well. The Tiger defense kept everything in front of them, though, and didn't give up big play, but they do give up a first down.
Fry in on the tackle, but that was set up very well by the Ridge Runners. They got the ball out quick out in the flats on a screen play is what I would call that. Had the two blockers in front of him, picked up the yardage needed.
Now from the 27-yard line, Watson under center, something we haven't seen very much tonight. Puts a man in motion, passes to the far side. It's going to be a double pass. Kersey's there.
Oh, that was well designed. And just poor execution by the Ridge Runners.
Yeah, Gavin Wyatt was the intended receiver. Now, we got the vantage point on that one of watching Kersey in coverage with a man thinking he was sneaking, but another guy, Watson, he was sneaking out of the backfield. So it was going to develop, but Kersey was making the adjustment to make the tackle.
Yes,
he was in position. He read it.
I like that play. They set us up for another screen play over on the far side, and it came back across the field.
Second down, 10. A deep pass downfield. Simpson's there in coverage. That one goes out of reach. Watson having a little trouble connecting downfield. I'll take that all night.
He's got a strong arm, and he can get the ball down the field. What I'm not understanding is he is normally pretty much 50-50. He runs 50% of the time, and he passes 50% of the time, but we haven't seen him run hardly any at all tonight.
Maybe they'll go to that playbook now. Be good timing.
Would be.
But it is a 3rd and 10. I fully expect a pass. And he will. Watson now back to pass. Fires. Gets his man tackled immediately.
Tucker and Ward on the tackle.
Briggs Fink with the reception.
They haven't thrown too much to Roman Tucker's side tonight, Travis.
No, and this will be a 4th down and 2 that with 8:50 remaining here in the second quarter, a down 10-0, the Ridge Runners want to roll the dice.
They're going to try to get the Tigers to jump offside.
That almost hit the guy in motion.
I know it.
Tiger defense may have held here. We're going to see. We don't have a signal yet.
Fry.
Defense still waiting for a signal from the referee. He looks like he is short. He's going to want to measure it, I believe, but from where the stick is.
Fry and Butler on that one saved the first down if they didn't make it.
Still eyeballing it, telling everybody to back up. We're going to bring the chains out.
Just a bad place to have all that right there in the Tiger sideline. 10-0, Tigers still lead it here with 8.5 minutes left in the first half. At halftime, RCB Bank halftime report. Proud sponsor of Votes and Notes.
Now that is a leisurely walk across the field for a referee crew if I've ever seen one.
Man.
And it is going to be a first down for the Tigers. A turnover on downs. The defense holds again.
And that's one thing the Ridge Runners didn't want to do is give Tigers that kind of a field position.
With 8.5 minutes remaining in the first half, Tigers with a 10-0 lead will look to add to it here as the defense comes up big.
Huge. Great job by Fry to get over, get him stood up. Baker from that tackle position on the line came over and finished it off.
Roman Tucker from the 37.
And that's another one of those that Baker come from the far side to the near side for it.
There's a little pass over the middle to Simpson. That's set up by a fake on the Fry run. Simpson fights his way down to the 20-yard line. It'll be gained for a Tiger first down and 10. And the Tiger offense back on the move.
19 yards for Simpson and Tucker.
Split wide receivers, 2 to the near, 2 to the far.
That was Simpson's first catch of the night.
Bright to the right. Tucker looks to the end zone. Fires to the end zone. Has Simpson. He's got the ball. Don't have it set. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow.
What a Simpson went up. It was beautifully placed. He concentrated on getting his feet down inbounds, and the Tigers have just put 6 more on the Ridge Runners.
And you're right. That was perfectly placed. A little bit, an inch higher, it would have been uncatchable. Inch lower would have been intercepted. Great job by Roman Tucker.
Roman Tucker with the Goldilocks pass. Just right. Now Landon Miller will try the Goldilocks field goal. Or point after field goal. Point after touchdown. We'll get it right. Lines it up. Has Sharp to hold. Here's the hold. The kick. It's up and good. The Tigers have a 17-0 lead with 8:03 remaining until halftime. We'll step away for just 1 second. We'll be right back with you on Hub Network Live after this.
17-0.
We're back with you for the kickoff. Miller now from his own 40-yard line. He'll boot this one. I believe he has a little wind behind his back on this one, Bruce, and that's going to be in familiar territory. That's Miller's favorite place to kick the ball.
Nice kick. Like I say, it landed right there on the goal line, maybe just inside of it in the end zone. It was a nice high kick over end, and nothing wrong with that. He's done that all year so far, and he has done great for the Tigers this year as far as field goals also. Pretty accurate foot on the young man. 17-0, 8 left in the first half. Tigers taking command of this game offensively and defensively. Defense has really stepped up so far as, again, Tigers go on defense.
Tiger defense now from the 20-yard line. Ooh. Watson will run himself over the left side, gain about 3 on the play. Looked like Cooper was in on that tackle along with a couple others.
Cooper and Martin.
Martin.
Yep.
Both coming from this left side of the line, or left side of the field.
I unofficially have Martin at 7 tackles so far.
Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to pass. Watson fires way down the middle of the field, hits him in stride. The Tiger defense was there in coverage. A nice catch. Let's see, that one's going to be reeled in by number 85, Isaac Sheffield.
A great pass by the quarterback between Tucker and Edwards to get that long gain.
So the first down from near the 30-yard line, pass to the far side of the field. Looked low, but is caught. Marked the ball at the 26-yard line. Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
Again, a little bit of a momentum shift here for the Ridge Runners. Let's see what they can do with it. Tigers need to settle back into their game and stay with their assignments. And
yeah, 17-0 lead is nothing you want to start to give away at this point. Watson with the quarterback run. Finds a little bit of room. A penalty flag comes in late.
Martin and Cooper on the. Martin grabbed a hold of him, went for a ride. Cooper finished it off.
Now referees will have a little conference about this one. We're absent our interpreter this week. He's helping in the booth run things, trying to get camera angles and things set up. So.
Yep. And the one thing about throwing a flag, it slows the momentum down a little bit. It gives a.
And they're going to wave that one off. So
that was just a good timeout for the Tigers to regroup.
Couldn't come to a consensus in their meeting. So we have 6 minutes. We're approaching the 6-minute mark here in the first half. This is a fully packed set. Grove showing, I believe, for the first time. Handoff goes away from us. That is Fink. He's been a target downfield as well.
I believe Roman Tucker was over there to get him out of bounds.
That's going to be a 1st down and goal. We'll see if Grove doesn't try to stick with their chipping away with the runs. See if the Tiger defense can't punch one loose here. I feel like we're saying that a lot this year, but they continue to come up pretty big.
Yeah.
This quick pass goes in and out of the hands. Pass intended for Richardson. They really set up their 3 wide receiver sets to where 2 of them are going to block, and they do a good job blocking. That third one, it's his job, to catch the ball and then do the shimmy shake and bake. And he hadn't been able to do that because he's got to first catch the ball. Unfortunate for him, fortunate for us.
But I like the design of the play.
Quarterback run, left side, going to get close to the end zone, going to get in the end zone. So the first touchdown for Grove tonight. Bring our running total 17-6. We'll see how the extra point goes.
And that's what we talked about, the quarterback not running the football. He ran in this series, ran the ball a couple times for some gains and a touchdown.
The extra point attempt, I believe this is Dylan Alsop still. Here's the snap and the hold. It's up, and it is good. So with 5:46 remaining, the Tigers have given away 7 points there. God say, Grove earned it, but the Tiger offense has plenty of time to come back out and add to their total.
And, of course, that gives the Ridge Runners a little confidence that they can move the ball against the Tigers. Gives them an idea of what they need to do to move the ball against the Tigers. And then, of course, on the other side of the fence, we'll need to make some adjustments also. because what they did there, they kept throwing the little pass out into the flat. 3 or 4 yards at a time, you can still get first downs with that. And then came back with some rushes up the middle and scored on it. Had the long pass, a huge long pass for him. And that was just a design, a payback for the perfect pass that Roman Tucker threw down here in the corner. Just prior to that, their quarterback come back and threw a strike between 2 of our defenders. Not that our defenders were far apart.
They weren't out of position.
All right there together.
It's one of those things where if we're going to credit Tucker down here, we have to credit their quarterback on that pass.
Absolutely.
Because he passed it just perfect.
Yes.
Here's Alsop with the kick. Simpson and Sharp set to return. That one will be fair catched, fair caught, fair waved off. Kersey, he'll take it at the 27-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will begin 1st and 10.
And we've seen that out of their kicker. He kicks it high, but not far, and our up backs will have the night with that. So far, a great first half, 17-7. It's a ball game.
And in doing just a little bit of snooping around here and there, and I'll get back to that thought in a moment, as Roman Tucker's ready to rock and roll. 2 wide receivers, 1 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and a penalty flag anyway.
Now you have time.
Yeah. Offsides. That'll be an infraction against Grove. Set the tires up. What I was getting ready to say was doing a little snooping in our step away for here. The other. I looked it up, and the state Max Preps has Cushing ranked 3rd in the state, and they've got Grove ranked 8th. They're looking at this as a top 10 game, at least according to Max Preps.
I'm liking it so far.
Here's Tucker, pitches to Fry. He's got running room. Now he breaks out. He's to midfield. Shakes another couple blockers. He's got 1 man to beat. Fry puts on the move. He's down at the 20. Picks up a block inside the 5. Gets close. Oh.
Man.
Penalty flag back here at the 37-yard line. That was a nice run, though. Fry putting on the move left, move right.
81, unofficially right now, 81 yards. And I liked how the offense came together, moved downfield, caught up with Fry, and gave him a wall to run behind.
Holding is the infraction being sent against the Tigers, so it'll be a spot foul, probably from this 37-yard line. It'll give Grove sideline something to cheer about, as I believe they might be in a little bit of shock. As far as district standings, we're basically both 1-0 at the top of the district, playing here early in this district season. And I would assume, with a 3-1 record, we're sitting second in the district in the lineup, which doesn't mean anything this early, but.
Yeah, and the thing is, to point out, that holding penalty was not the one that got Kellen Fry in the opening. That was away from him. That run was on Kellen Fry.
And this will be a timeout on the field. And our timeout, this will be a Blue Peak timeout. Blue Peak, the timeout is sponsored by Blue Peak Fiber Internet. New to Cushing, not new to great internet. Stay connected and get updates and special offers by signing up at mybluepeak.com/Cushing. All in price. The Blue Peak difference, all in pricing, taxes and fees included. Speeds up to 5 gigabytes, equal upload and download speeds. EERQ, or is that an O? EERO Secure. It's a trademark. With advanced security and ad blocking, reliability, fiber internet direct to your door with no interference from weather. Stay connected, sign up, and get notified when it's time to secure an exclusive 50% off for 3 months. Visit mybluepeak.com/Cushing. And folks, you can do this now. I'm reading that out of the Oiler magazine, which will be around town all next week, put out by the Alumni Association. And Blue Peak is a new sponsor in the Alumni Association as well. You can visit mybluepeak.com/Cushing and get that 50% off for 3 months offer.
And you know what? A 3-year-old would know what EERO secure meant.
You're probably correct, and it might be in the comments section now on our social medias.
Nice pass.
Where we're streaming. Nice catch. Penalty flag came down in the backfield. We'll see what the referees signal here. It was just short of the first down. It'll be a second down. The Tigers aren't moving, so the penalty is most likely.
And that nice pass to Sharp.
I guess that's not a flag back there. That's trash.
One and the same.
Yeah. Second and 1.
7 for 10 for Tucker.
Roman Tucker hands off Fry. He's got the first down. Can't get much more. Might have gotten
they gave
1
him
yard
3.
past the first down marker.
They gave him 3. 5 carries, 13 yards for Fry. And to go back, Roman Tucker is 7 for 10, 162 yards and 2 TDs tonight. Impressive.
Here he is again with 2 wide receivers, both sides. Fry in the backfield.
4:41 left in the half.
Tucker looks downfield. Fires downfield, has a man open, Ward. Ward will be tackled around the 45-yard line. That'll be another Tiger first down and 10. 4:25 remaining till halftime, and the Tiger offense showing some movement.
16-yard strike to Ward. He has 3 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown tonight here in the first half.
There's the snap now. Tigers in more of a hurry-up offense. Pass to Simpson. He gets past one man. He's got nobody to beat, but guys behind him. Touchdown, Tigers. Simpson made all that happen by shaking his first contact was with number 22. That is Will Dunaway. He had that at the 20-yard line. I almost made the comment that if he could shake him, he could get loose, and he did. Glad I didn't say anything. I would have jinxed him.
There you go. A great catch and run for Simpson, and I'm trying to figure it up. He's got 5 catches, 2 touchdowns already here in the first half. Make that 5 catches, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Here's Miller for the point after. That's almost getting blocked sometimes. And they're coming in there. He's fast from that corner, or from that edge. The extra point, though, is good. Tigers have a 24-7 lead.
Roman Tucker putting up some impressive numbers here in the first half. 12, looks like he's 9 for 12, 223 yards, Travis, 2 touchdowns already for him. He has spread out the receiving to Simpson, 5 catches, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's thrown 1 to Fry for no gain. Sharp, 1 pass, 73 yards. Ward, 3 passes, 56 yards and a touchdown. Kersey, a single catch and 3 yards for Kersey. Rushing, Fry has 13 yards on 5 carries. Sharp has 11 yards on 2 carries. And Roman Tucker has 6 carries for 3 yards. Impressive numbers.
Yeah. Tiger offense, we mentioned in the previous weeks, and James and Fuzzy Mike asked Coach after the game last week. He said, how do you not have that, trouble getting started? And Coach kind of laughed and said, I don't know. I wish somebody could tell me.
Yeah.
Well, I think they went to the drawing board over the week, and the Tigers looked like they came to play tonight. Knock on wood. We've got 4 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Miller with the kick.
Well, it was a good response by the Tiger. Wow. A good response by the Tiger offense after that touchdown by the Ridge Runners.
That'll be a touchback of familiar sorts. Ridge Runners will start from their own 20-yard line. 4:01 remaining till halftime.
That's just a perfect kick every time. I mean, Miller, just a perfect end-over-end kick on those kickoffs. And it's not a fluke because it's the same place every time. And we were talking, big numbers by the offense. Look at that defense out there. They're just unbelievable numbers out there with Martin and Cooper coming up big from that linebacker position.
Here's the snap and the handoff. Met after about a 1 yard gain. The running back is Richardson.
Great job by Hoover to get that initial hit.
Looks like about a yard and a half. They're going to call it 2nd down and 8.
And that's just impressive by that line that Hoover, you have Hoover, you have Baker, and how they slide down the line, getting all those tackles.
Two wide receivers, both sides of the field. Watson back to pass, looks downfield, comes near side, puts that right into the hands of Fink. He's eventually taken down by Roman Tucker.
Man, Tigers have been giving up that long play, long pass all night long. Those receivers have been getting the separation they needed, and the quarterback has been spot on here in the last 3 passes.
You know, that first quarter, he was just throwing past the fingertips. That one almost was out of reach. But as he's wheeled that back a little bit these past couple possessions, that one turned into a score, and this one is now on the march as 3:15 is remaining.
Great job by the Tiger secondary to swarm in and make that tackle.
This pass deep to the end zone, right there to knock it away. Excellent defense. That's Ward, I believe.
He comes up limping a little bit, but a great defensive play by Ward. Quarterback for the Ridge Runners kind of hung that ball up there just a little too high.
Well, and credit Ward for being just step for step. I mean, we've talked about the athleticism of the Tigers all year, but these guys are equally as athletic. And so far, in this first half anyway, 24-7, 3:09 remaining, the Tiger defense and offense have shown that they came to play. Here's the snap, and the quarterback keeper, Watson over the left side, turns up middle and makes a move at the 15. He'll be down inside the 5. He'll be just shy of the goal line, and that'll bring up a first down and goal for Grove.
49 yards.
I can't tell that who was on the tackle on that one. I got a block right here. I was blocked. I was taken out of the play on that one.
Credit the defense of the press box. This quarterback sneaks straight ahead, and it will go for the touchdown. So 2:39 remaining, 24-13. Now what's interesting about this, just from the press box view, is it's like that heavyweight boxer. You take a punch, you get punched. You take a punch, you get punched. But they're doing it, both teams, in such efficient fashion. If I remember right, that last Tiger drive was about 1 minute and 54 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
And this one for Grove has not been very long at all.
Yeah.
Here's the hold, the kick. Looks good and is. So 24-14 now the score. Tigers have 2 minutes and 39 seconds to put an answer back together for Grove before going into halftime.
Yeah, right now we're just trading blows right now, and both teams. What happened? I'm not understanding what's happening because that first quarter defense was there. We were keeping the Ridge Runners offensive off the field, but now they're hitting us with that long pass and then the run, the long pass and then the run. And we have the personnel in that secondary that's got some wheels. We just got to get them in the right spot.
Well, the Tiger special teams have come up big all year. We'll see if we can't put something together here. Of course, you see a lot of the mid, Kersey and in that area of the field, around the 30. A lot of your mid returners just do fair catches and don't try for return. I only assume that that's designed that way. Edwards is on the opposite side of the field from him. Only designed that way, most likely, so you don't chance having a fumble or something. Not that they're not capable. They're both wide receivers. You just don't have as many blockers in front of you. When you kick it all the way deep to Simpson, you've got 10 other guys in front of you.
Right.
So you don't roll the dice is where I'm going, and you just get the fair catch and go on.
And you're getting great field position out of it.
Allsip now, once again to the 30-yard line, and just like I said, that's definitely how you want to return those. You don't ever want to fair catch them. You want to.
Yeah.
And you get that in that area, blew that all up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kersey had the return. Coach Peary called it.
Yep. You heard it right here.
So the Tigers will have good field position from the 40-yard line. Offense retakes the field. 2 minutes and 34 ticks from halftime, where we'll have the RCB at the half. Votes, notes. Here's the snap. Tucker downfield, look behind. And that had the potential, and the ball does come loose. It's going to be a Grove turnover, as that blind side will get you every time.
Tucker didn't have a chance on that one. He had his body turned to that far sideline, and the Ridge runner come from this sideline across field, and we're lucky that he didn't get hurt.
And that's where I was exactly going to go. I was going to say let's say that's contained damage, because it could have been way worse. Mm-hmm. You could have come up with a hurt quarterback in addition to a fumble. If you're going to have to give up something, give up the fumble. Mm-hmm. You don't ever want to give up either one. So contained damage is the new word for the night.
I like that.
1st and 10 for Grove. From the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. Watson at quarterback. He'll look downfield once again to pass. Has a man on the far side, makes the catch, stays in bounds.
Beautiful
He'll
catch.
be at the 4-yard line, and Grove's knocking on the door again with a 1st down and goal.
That's one of those catches. He was on his tiptoes out of bounds. His tiptoes just on that out of bounds line and got the reception. He saved the quarterback's stats on that one.
3 wide receivers now split to the near side, 1 to the far.
And you said this earlier, you just don't sit back on your laurels with a 17-point lead.
Looks like Lucio getting in on that tackle.
I've seen that. There's a
penalty flag comes in towards the end of the play. Defense looked to hold pretty good.
Yep. There's a face mask involved on this one. Lucio come up big on that one. But that's why they put him there in the middle, just for that reason.
Still waiting for a signal. And it's going to go against the Tigers. It looks like it is indeed a face masking call.
Yeah. That's the only thing it could have been in that pile.
So that'll spot the ball at the 2.
Yep. 2-ish.
Remains 1st and goal.
And, I mean, Ridge runners have so many options. Quarterback out into the run out into the flat, run up behind his blockers.
Watson
like
just going to go with a
flag,
quick snap and a quarterback sneak. The flag should be against.
Yeah, illegal shift.
Grove, and it is.
I think what happened there is a great play. I mean, that's when we just got through saying something up the middle behind all the blockers. But
now from the 6-yard line, remains 1st and goal. This will be the 3rd 1st down of this this drive.
But it also brings up a different set of offensive plays. You know, it's easier to come up with a play at the 2-yard line than it is the 6.
Yeah. 3 wide receivers remaining to the near side, 1 to the far. Watson will get the snap. And another penalty flag.
Damn.
Butler was coming, and he was bringing it. False start is the infraction being assessed against Grove.
And I'm sure that was because of Butler shifting over there.
So the 4th 1st down and goal, this time from the 11. Wonder what the record is for the most the most penalties ever to keep it 1st down.
A sharp contrast from last week where we had no penalties
See
called.
Yeah.
Every penalty called.
Watson with Wyatt to his right. Man in motion. He'll throw back to Wyatt. Way over the head of everybody.
Great job by Martin to get in there to mess up the rhythm on that one.
Finally, second down. Second to go from the 11. Tiger defense, 148 remaining, trying to protect a 10-point lead. And this could be one of those games where you're going to want that 10 points.
Exactly. You know, will it come down to that missed field goal that Grove missed in the first quarter?
Play clock under 10 seconds. Watson, he'll run it himself. Looks to cut up. Does finally. He's taken out of bounds. Looks like it'll be near the 5-yard line.
Looks like Baker and Fry on the tackle.
That's a pretty good combination.
And that's Baker Butler. I probably should just refer to him by his last name so everybody will know.
Well, when you use the Baker and Fry, I start to think food.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, Travis.
Okay, here's Watson, third down and goal. Man in motion, hands off straight ahead. It's close to the end zone. He's in the end zone.
Nice second effort by their running back on that one. He was caught behind the line twice and still powered through for the touchdown.
134 remaining. Tigers 24, Grove 20.
Grove making a ball game out of it. They're definitely not going away.
Here is the snap and the hold on the point after. It is up and it looks good, and it is good. 24-21, we have a 3-point game right here at Odell Field. 134 remaining until half, and this transition over from defense to offense will be sponsored by Blue Peak Fiber Internet. New to Cushing, but not new to great internet. Stay connected and get updates and special offers by signing up at mybluepeak.com/Cushing. And that great offer that you can sign up for right now. Even though those lines are just now being laid in town, they're working from the west side towards the east side. But you live on the east side, you can sign up now. You live on the west side, you can sign up now to get 50% off for 3 months.
Nice.
Check that offer out. It's a great deal.
And you were saying earlier you have family members that has it.
Family members in Stillwater that absolutely love it. And for 2 or 3 years, I personally have been on their website looking to see when they were coming. I was super, super excited when I found out they were coming to town. We mentioned it earlier. It's like taking the fastest thing in the world, speed of light, and shooting it through glass. You won't be disappointed in their equal upload and download speeds and their Eero Secure with advanced security and ad blocking.
Go out to their website and sign up now.
This will be returned from the 25. And it'll be returned and blown, the whistles will blow it dead.
They say called fair catch on it, or?
It's the only assumption I can make right now because they've already placed the flags at the 25, and it's unfortunate because he was coming to us, and he had a lane, and he had nothing but green grass.
He had a full head of steam.
Try to get it done the offensive way.
If you have an opportunity, go out to the Hub Network web page or Facebook page and leave us a comment. We love hearing from you, good and bad. And usually Denise Kinsey, along with Chris Kinsey, they always put a little happy note out there for everybody.
Here it is, 1st and 10, Cushing offense from the 25-yard line. Tucker under pressure, makes a move or two. He has some wheels. Gets out, makes another move at the 20, is at the 25, 35, taken out of bounds, and then pushed out of bounds after the play. So I believe that's why the flag is going to fly in.
7 carries, 26 yards now for Tucker. And we'll get 15 more.
Roman had enough for the first down. They're going to spot the ball at the 37-yard line before the penalty. Personal foul is the call on the field.
And the thing is, that's 2 plays now that Tucker could have come up hurt on because he'd already given up the play after running out of the off the sideline out of bounds, and he got a big shove almost into the bleachers.
From the 48-yard line in Grove territory. 1:23 remaining till halftime. Roman Tucker to operate, wide receivers both sides. Throws it out to Fry. Fry cuts it up. Fry puts a move on. He's at the 30. He'll be taken down at the 28-yard line. Nice run. It'll be a Tiger first down and 10.
20-yard catch and run on that screen.
This time 3 wide receivers far side, 1 to the near. Kersey's near us. Fry's in the backfield, stays in to block. Roman comes out of the pocket. Still looking to pass, puts a move on, cuts back. Now he's got some space. He's at the 20 to the 15, still on his feet. Stays in bounds to the 10-yard line. Nice second, third, and fourth effort by Roman Tucker.
20 yards run by Tucker, and it didn't come easy as he started right over to the right far sideline, then ended up way over here on the near sideline.
We like it, and when the Tiger offense gets into that mathin',
yeah.
Now they're at the 8,
Right.
48, 28, the 8. We can do that math.
Great second effort by Tucker because he was caught in the backfield. He didn't have anybody to throw to, and took off running and made what he could get.
46 seconds remaining. This play designed for Roman. He'll make his way down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and goal. The clock continues to run.
Tucker, 9
It'll be
carries.
a Blue Peak timeout on the field. Go ahead.
9 carries, 49 yards. I didn't mean to step on you there.
That was just bad timing.
Yeah.
What's good timing is Blue Peak Internet. It's fast. Good timing. They will be our timeout sponsor this year. Experience the Blue Peak difference, all-in pricing, speeds up to 5 gig, equal upload and download speeds, Eero secure, and reliability. Go to mybluepeak.com/Cushing and sign up now.
Don't take Travis's word for it. Go out there and look at that website, see what they have to offer. There's probably more out there that we don't have on this piece of paper.
And we want to also thank Davis Dental Studio, our scoreboard sponsor, as Rebecca Davis, remarried now, but Davis Dental Studio has been a big-time supporter of Hub Network Live for years and years. It continues to do so. And because I've got the Oilers sitting here in front of me, I'll also mention Davis Dental Studio is a sponsor in the Oiler of the Alumni Association. And we'll have some of those activities, community activities, to bring you here in the second half of what's going on in Cushing. Here's the second down and goal. Roman Tucker puts Ward in motion. He'll get set. Kind of a high snap, but Tucker takes it.
Nice.
He's got nothing but blockers in the field. Touchdown, Tigers. And the Tigers put 6 more up. 28 seconds remaining. That was beautiful.
That was set up perfectly, executed perfectly. 6 points for Tucker.
I'm not a genius, and nobody will disagree with me. But when you come around through a gap and you've got 2 blockers in front of you and no white jerseys, something went right.
Something went right, and of course you've seen the Ridge Runners shift their defensive line opposite of the way we ran that one.
Miller with the extra point. It is good. The Tigers have a 31-21 lead with 28 seconds remaining until half. Just enough time for Grove to score.
Just enough. The great job by Tucker on that series of play. He took his offense, ran it down the field, stepped up when he needed to, and made some big running plays. Threw the ball when he had to. Kellen Fry, second effort after the catch, come up big for the Tigers. A great series for the Tigers on that play.
Tigers, as we look at this first half, we talked about, at least according to Max Preps, they're looking at a number 3 versus a number 8, top 10 game. When we look at the district, you got the top 2 teams in the district right now. And you start to think of yourself, coming into this game, and we said it in the pregame, and said this is going to be a challenge for the Tigers tonight. It has, even though it's a 10-point lead, that's nothing you can take, you can't take that home and show it off, at the dinner table. Like, look what I caught this week, or look what I did this week. We got another half of work to do.
Right. And we've seen Grove the last couple of series just come down and score. So this game is far from being over. So stick around, and at the halftime, the RCB halftime report, sponsor of Votes Notes. So we've got some things to talk about.
If you're just joining us, the RCB MVPs last week for the Tigers, the offensive line consisting of left guard Justice Elliott, left tackle Eric Garrido, right tackle Max Hoover, right guard Logan Ford, and center for Timothy Johnson. And they were the offensive MVPs. The defensive MVP was Cole Cooper, and the Coops game ball went to Baker Butler.
Well deserved, all of them.
Yeah, they had a good game at Skytook, and they came out and showed they were ready to play tonight. No slow start. Scoring on 2 of the first 3 possessions, then I lost track since. That one has potential to be intercepted. It is. Roman Tucker now can return this, gets down to the 41-yard line, and now with 18 seconds left, the Tigers will have the opportunity to score one more time before halftime.
And it would be a nice way to go into the locker room with a 17-point padding.
I like to go back and rewatch the games after the game. It doesn't matter if we're at home or we're away. So, people can find me up at midnight tonight rewatching this on Facebook. And I'm really going to be interested in seeing who put the pressure on, because I think they caught the arm, which caused that ball to go off track. And that would put Roman Tucker in perfect position to wheel that one in.
Well, you've seen it wobble in the air and just hold up there in the wind. It's not a big breeze, but it's enough breeze to cause the ball to hang.
Yeah, and they're definitely Grove is against the wind right now, as the Tigers were in the first quarter.
Because you look at that flag over on the stands across, it's blowing more than the huge flag, American flag.
Here's Watson firing again. This time it'll be intercepted again. Now another flag comes in, and Roman will return again. And he'll just go out of bounds, as I imagine he's getting tired of running and then having the penalty turn it back. That I didn't explain. A penalty was thrown on Roman's last interception that gave the ball back to Grove. A penalty is thrown on this one in the area of the interception. And they're asking the Cushing coach if they want to decline it. So it'll be pass interference on the offense. This will put the ball back in the Tigers' possession.
That's 2 weird calls that we've had, called back tonight.
Now with 4 seconds left, likely to see the Tigers. Yeah, you might throw one up to the end zone. I mean, 4 seconds. That most likely not going to return it all the whole field for a touchdown. Or I'm going to cover all my bases here. See. Or you might just kneel it down, be happy with a 10-point lead, go in and talk about it at halftime.
I'm leaning towards just kneel and go into the. Don't want to get anybody hurt at this point.
No, I'm covered either way.
I know you are.
Here's Roman with the snap. He will look downfield.
I'll be darned.
Well, he will fire downfield. And they're going to just call that one as incomplete. I thought possibly interference, but Kersey thinks interference. But referees didn't call it. We'll go into halftime, and we'll take a quick step away and come right back with RCB at the half. And Votes Notes, you're right here with us on Hub Network Live. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, Travis, are you going to let me talk for
time to talk to Bluepeak about fiber reliable internet for your home and business in Cushing. Sign up for updates and best deals at mybluepeak.com/Cushing. It's time to talk to Bluepeak about fiber reliable internet for your home and business in Cushing. Sign up for updates and best deals at mybluepeak.com/Cushing.
Well,
What? Right in there.
we are at RCB at the half with votes notes, and before we get things kick-started there, we're going to have the camera out on the field for the band for you, and we'll just tell you a few things as we lead up here for the next couple minutes on what's coming up around Cushing here in the next several weeks. I mentioned that the Oiler magazine is coming out this next week. It's a fall edition advertising homecoming activities, one of which is the homecoming parade, which is October 23rd. And all participants from little to big, the little elementary students can ride bicycles. Well, the big ones can too, I guess. But the student clubs, organizations, churches, businesses, individuals, model cars, tractors, horses, whatever you would like to put in the parade can be put in the parade. And those entry forms are due back to the high school office or the middle school office or the Chamber of Commerce by October 10th. So here we are on October 3rd, we got one more week. Get your parade entry from the high school office, the middle school office, or the Chamber of Commerce, or call in and ask someone to sign you up. We'll get you signed up for that. That's put on by a committee of middle school and high school teachers and student council members, and looking forward to a great turnout this year like we had last year.
Mm-hmm. Travis, what are the dates and times of that parade?
The parade will be 5:30 on October 23rd, and it will be downtown. And the lineup will begin probably around 5. And we kind of start on the depot end of downtown and make our way to the east. And it ends kind of there right at Matherly Davis Funeral Home.
Is there an entry deadline?
October 10th. That'll be 1 week from today, and pretty much anybody, individual, family, businesses, and a float can just be a car with a sign on it, or a trailer with a sign on it. Some of the floats can get creative. There's usually the Little League teams are in it, the cheer, the dance are in it at all age levels. We really had a spectacular turnout last year in bringing that, resurrecting it, if you will, last year's homecoming, and looking forward to doing that again. And, of course, on the Friday night football game, the Alumni Association will be presenting the Hall of Fame presentation. And the Hall of Fame for the Alumni Association this year has Mike Tuttle and his work that he's done in the Cushing community over the years. Don Tuttle, a posthumous recipient of the award, and John Tuttle, and the work John has done in Cushing Public Schools, as well as preserving the history of Cushing sports in the display cases at the field house. The Booker T. Washington research he's preserved and put together and preserved that at Alumni Hall and at the field house. And those three gentlemen have been very important to the community and were nominated to the Alumni Association. Will be receiving their award that night during halftime. It's slated for halftime right now as we're getting that put together for the homecoming game. Alumni are all invited to come that weekend, of course, and celebrate their classes. There is a...
And before you leave there, John Tuttle has inspired so many young souls, so many young hearts in the Cushing area for so long.
Absolutely.
Really love John.
One of the things happening that weekend will be the class of 1985 will be celebrating 40 years. The classes of 1958 to 1962 are having a five-class reunion.
Nice.
They're getting together Friday, October 24th at 6:30 at the home of Sally Anderson and Jim Frazier. And they're going to watch the CHS game on TV and enjoy the fellowship fun and tailgate snacks. And, of course, other classes may be getting together as well. The class of 65 is celebrating 60 years this year, and that was placed in the magazine by Joe and Cindy Manning. And so the Alumni Association has been actively trying to promote Fall Homecoming and Alumni Weekend in May, and this edition will come out this next week. It's in the hands of board members now and being put out there around town next week, so make sure and get your copy of that.
And pick that up because yours truly, Travis is in there, and he's on the board, and it's his 91 graduation picture. Beautiful young man.
Yeah. What happened there, we don't know. One other thing that will be coming up, and then we'll get back to the highlights of the game, Bruce. The community Thanksgiving dinner will be occurring again at Thanksgiving this year in the field house, and that is a purely donationable opportunity for any member of the community. It only takes a couple $1,000s for us to feed 500 people. And we've been feeding 500
Really?
people. The community Thanksgiving dinner originally started by Dr. Gary Dietrich, and we've been able to keep that tradition going and give him a break from that. But we just look for those donations. We prepare the food. We have a small committee that puts it together. Those donations will be starting to be rolling in here in October, mostly up in November. Be on the lookout for that. And how to donate hasn't been determined yet. The Alumni Association might help be involved in that, or we have used Love Inc. of Cushing before as well. So
Do you already have enough volunteers, or do you
we'll
need?
have sign-ups for that. We'll have all that information out on the Facebook page probably the 1st of November.
Awesome.
So there's opportunities to volunteer, opportunities to deliver, and opportunities to take meals to people that don't get out as much as they used to. Serving in the field house, of course, up to 500 people, up to 500 meals total. But it's just a wonderful day of fellowship and fun. It usually starts around 11 and goes till about 1, and we just encourage people to support that, whether through volunteer effort or through monetary donation. It only takes 100 people giving $20
Right.
to get to $2,000, and that feeds 500 people at Thanksgiving. And a lot of people in our community look forward to that, and they need it. Maybe they have family that lives off, and they can't get back for their family celebrations. So it's just good to have a community dinner.
And that's what I was going to say. It doesn't fit a certain demographic.
Absolutely.
It's anybody who wants to come down and be a part of it, whether you want to volunteer, whether you want to give money, or if you just want to be part of the fellowship in itself. Just come on down.
And with that, we'll go ahead and take a shift back to our game. What do you got for us from the first half?
Well, right now we're going to the RCB halftime report, and I'm Bruce Vogt. Along with Travis Peary, we saw a great game here in the first half so far. And I say a great game because spread there, and I personally thought it was going to be a wider gap going into that first quarter. But the Ridge Runners has found their niche and their rhythm and has come back and made it a ball game. And for offensively for the Tigers, Roman Tucker has taken this team and just got them in a rhythm right now. He has 10 for 13, 243 yards. Spectacular first half for Tucker 2 TD passes, and he couldn't do it without his receiving core. You got Simpson, Fry, Sharp, Ward, and Kersey all being a part of that receiving core, giving him an opportunity to check down, find those receivers. You have Simpson, 5 catches, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns, and those are 2 long touchdowns, Travis. You remember that one here in the corner? And both of them were strikes by Roman Tucker.
Yeah, he's been spot on. And we had even talked about it some in the earlier season, and this is exactly what we've been hoping to see. As the season progresses, he's getting sharper and sharper from start to finish, and we've seen him finish games really strong. Knock on wood, that's what we hope for again tonight. But he did not come out missing this week.
No, he has been firing on most cylinders most of the time. He's had some hiccups here and there, but that offensive line has given him the opportunity, many opportunities, to sit back there in that pocket and check off his receivers and find the correct receivers. And, he's got that's not his only weapon downfield. He's got Kellen Fry in the backfield, and he hit him on a nice pass coming out of the backfield on a swing play, and it netted yards after the catch.
Yeah, and Fry, of course, he can get it done in open field just like he can in the tough, grinded out stuff up the middle. He's not easy to get down. He doesn't normally go down on first contact, and he's proven that again tonight.
Yeah, and again, great effort after the catch for Fry. I've got him 6 catches or 6 rushes for 33 yards. I'm going to run down my receivers here real quick. They threw it to Sharp one time, and it was a 73-yard strike to Sharp. Since then, he hasn't gone back to him. He's picked up and started picking on Ward a little bit. Ward has 3 catches and a touchdown, and Kersey, 1 catch for 3 yards. So he's spreading the field out when he can. And he has been under, pressure.
Pressure.
That's the word I was looking for, most of the night. But he has picked it up well because you look at his stats. Rushing Tucker has 10 carries for 54 yards. Now, those were hard 54 yards because he's been sacked a couple times and more than a couple times. But he also has a TD run to his credit. And, Sharp, he had 1 rush for 11 yards. Offensively, I think we come out, we just still continue to play our game. They haven't figured it out yet. They haven't been able to stop it yet. So the offensive coaches have done a good job of spreading it out, the rush and the pass.
Yeah, and you certainly, as long as your line continues to be effective, I would look for exactly that in the second half, because a lot of the routes the TiGER secondary or the TiGER wide receivers are running take a minute in order to open up. And as long as the line can continue to provide some protection, Tucker should have time to sit back there and really, survey the field and find the wide receiver, and he's been able to do it several times in the first half.
And let's switch over to our defense. In the second quarter, our secondary is got to get a little bit more bump and run, stay with those receivers. We've got the wheels to stay toe-to-toe with them. We've just allowed them to get the momentum coming out of the backfield, and we hadn't been able to catch that 2 or 3 steps, recovery. So we're going to have to try to work on that a little bit better and stay toe-to-toe with them. Now, with me saying that, we've seen their quarterback, who has been throwing strikes himself, here in this second quarter. I mean, he's been threading the needle on a couple of them.
And I think that's been the biggest factor for Grove is they've had their quarterback kind of got dialed in. In the first quarter, he had several that went right through the fingertips or just overthrown. And whenever he was able to settle in a little bit in the second quarter, maybe look for the defense to try to get him back in that rattle position where he doesn't complete those passes like he did in the second quarter.
Exactly. Put a little bit more pressure. We haven't been putting a whole lot of pressure on their quarterback. We flushed him out a couple of times. But Hoover, Butler, Martin has been a big player in the backfield. He had a tip ball, and we got an interception. Hoover got a reception on. So our linebackers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're playing at home. They're staying home, and they're making the plays they want to. That line, even Butler, they're shifting to the outside to stop that outside run. They're going to have to stay home a little bit more because that quarterback is starting to have his way in the middle. Any final thoughts, Travis?
Just the only thing is, I just want to retouch if folks are just joining us. The Max Preps was calling this a number 3 versus a number 8, according to their state rankings. The Tigers sitting at 3rd in the state and Grove at 8. We expected a good ball game, and we've got a 10-point lead. I noticed that Miller had come out pretty early from the locker room, and so the coaches might be going to Miller as a lean-to put this one away for the Tigers if need be.
And we should have the wind to our backs in the 4th period, so if we need that last-second field goal, we have the kicker that can probably put up a 45-yard field goal if he needs to, and has a good win. With that, we want to thank RCB for sponsoring the halftime report, Votes Notes, a big sponsor for Votes Notes. We appreciate that. Go out to our webpage, hub.net, and leave your comments. We'd love to hear from you what we can do better or what we can do worse. Thank you again for joining us, and I'll send this back to Travis.
We're getting ready for our second half kickoff. We've got about 2.5 minutes still of warm-up time. Grove is already on the sideline, ready to go. The Tigers assembled on their end of the field, getting ready to run to the sidelines. And we will mention that both teams left some timeouts on the board in the first half. The timeout sponsor is Blue Peak Fiber Internet. New to Cushing, but not new to great internet. Stay connected and get updates and special offers by signing up at mybluepeak.com/Cushing. And you can do that right now to take advantage of 50% off for 3 months while the group is coming into town. This is called that, introductory time. They're laying the lines. They're coming in stages. I believe the first stage is going to be complete on the west side of town sometime this fall or winter, and then they're going to continue to move east. But people on the east side of town don't have to wait until it's installed in order to sign up. They can sign up for the special now, and that gives Blue Peak their opportunity. And they've come into town and created partnerships with FFA, 4-H, the school system, the athletic department, with the Hub Network, with the Alumni Association. They're proving that they are a community-minded organization, and they want to be a part of this community.
I've got a question, and you may not be able to answer that. I may need to go out to the website, but is that for rural residents as well as city?
That is a good question. I don't know the reach.
Okay.
I would say you could probably find out from their internet, and I'm sure that it's all fiber lines, and it's run underground, which creates the reliability check mark, fiber internet direct to your door with no interference from weather. And like I said earlier, you mentioned it again, I've got 2 boys living in Stillwater that have had Blue Peak service, and they love it, and they swear by it. And so we appreciate them as a new sponsor to Hub Network Live. Sponsors like them and Davis Dental Studio and RCB Bank and Blue Sky Bank, those are the companies that them and Coops Tire and Lube and others as we go throughout the night that we'll bring you. We would like for you to please let those organizations know and those companies know that you appreciate their support of Hub Network Live. It allows anybody in the world who has internet service to watch this game free of charge. And that is a true blessing. I really thought it was a neat thing whenever I first moved back to Cushing to find that my hometown had this unique service that provided this, and they do it free of charge. And any family who live anywhere can catch the game, or if you can't make it out to the stadium, you can catch the game as well, week in and week out.
And that's just it. Joe sends us out a little text message about all the listeners, where they're from, and we have people that are, I don't know if they're military, that are stationed in other countries that are listening, and of course grandparents, parents, old classmates listening in.
There's Miller's kick. This will be taken as a touchback just inside the goal line. It was almost an attempt to return by Rutherford. However, the referee said, "You caught it in the end zone, young man. It'll go to the 20." So the Tiger defense will start things out.
Well, let's see what they went into the locker room. They talked about right here in Tigers' defense. secondary coverage.
4-man front. The pass goes to the far side. And after a little move, he'll get the first down, it looks like. It appears to from here.
And Fry with the stop, but, that's been a good play for the Ridge Runners, that little screen play.
Yeah, it's good for, it has been good for 10, but a lot of it's the secondary effort of the wide receiver as he's getting his first contact after about 5 yards. However, the Tiger defense will want to secure that up and put him down there and bring up a 2nd and 5.
Very well put. The Tigers were there to defend that.
That screen play goes to the near side, and eventually, I thought that was Simpson maybe. No, that's Tucker. Cole Cooper also in on the play along with Kersey. Makes his way to the 42-yard line. It'll be another Grove first down.
I like it when they come to our side. It
sure makes it easier to see.
Sure does.
That is an old joke. Meaning we're old, not the joke.
That's true. I got it.
Yeah. Watson now with a fake handoff. He'll keep.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah, the defense really closed that one down right around the line of scrimmage. Butler in on the play.
Butler and Cooper.
No gain, maybe a half-yard loss. They're going to call it 2nd down, maybe 11. I say maybe because it looks like half a yard.
And most of the night they've been double-teaming Butler over, so that's why we haven't called his name very often.
Here's Watson with 2 wide receivers split, both sides of the ball.
Now they're lining Butler up outside the tackle.
There's the snap to Watson. He'll look downfield. He has a man there. Tucker coming over on the protection. However, had that been on the mark, it would have been tough to defend.
And I don't know if that's blown coverage or they just didn't see him come out of that backfield.
Intended receiver was Fink. He's been a go-to receiver and a running back, or working as far as going in motion and carrying the ball. He's a junior.
And the Ridge Runners have some deceiving plays.
They do run a mixture of, schemes, I guess I would say, to get guys open, and it has been effective, at least to the tune of 21 points so far. This down the middle to a wide open receiver. Ward will try to track from behind as well as Roman Tucker. He still makes his damage, gets the ball out. Oh, they're going to call the ball dead again.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that these officials are going to do that for a second time in this game.
I'm gonna say they're saying he was in the grasp. So,
as a defender, whenever you have a man stopped, you're told try to strip.
Yep.
And that's what they've tried to do twice. It's been effective, but the officials have said no. Hey, that's their job. It's a 1st and goal from the 9. Can you do that? Can you say, I'm not criticizing, I just don't understand it? I guess I am kind of criticizing.
You are. I'm just trying.
Here's Watson. He will hand off this time. Looks kind of like a run-pass option design play.
It was. The quarterback wasn't going to let loose the football, and finally he did, and to the tailback.
That was Gavin Wyatt on the carry. No gain on the play will bring up 2nd and goal from the 9.
Cushing's pass defense has been pretty spot on these inside the red zone. They haven't given up too many passes.
So Watson now, again from the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the near side. He'll keep himself with a lead blocker. He's been effective with that tonight, and it works again this time in the end zone for the score. So second half, Grove's first possession. They're able to put points on the board.
And that's no surprise. I mean, on paper, looking at his stats, this is the way their offense is run. They run a mixture of pass play, 50-50 pretty much. But the quarterback was the one doing most of the rushing. We didn't see that in the first quarter, but we're seeing it in the second quarter and the third.
Alsop's kick is up and good. So with 9:04 remaining, Cushing has a 3-point lead once again. However, they're getting ready to accept the kickoff and try to make something happen.
How important was that field goal miss by the Ridge Runners early in that first quarter? Right now, that's the difference in the ball game from it being a tie to them just being down by 3 points. So, again, both teams just trading scores at the moment. Let's see what the Tigers will come out offensively and run, whether they'll stay with their same offense or if they made some changes.
The Tigers do have the wind at their back here in the third quarter, so they'll go against the wind in the fourth.
Did James quit?
Yeah. I think he finally took a breath.
Yeah.
Folks, James has been behind the scenes tonight, just really working equipment, trying to keep connections good. And as far as we know, that's all worked well. He's just been trying to get some different camera angles, and he has not given up the war. But I think he's lost a couple of the battles.
Yeah.
But if you don't believe me, you ought to see the look on his face.
The only guy out here sweating tonight.
He keeps on fighting. Here's the kickoff from Alsip. That one will go out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it at the 35-yard line, I believe.
Yep. But, you know, on all the kickoffs, it's been a pretty good field position all night long. So let's see what the Tigers will come out with. And remember the first play of the game, Roman Tucker ran it. Let's see what the first play of the second half will bring us.
Kickoff out of bounds. Indeed, placed the ball at the 35-yard line. The Tigers will come out on offense and try to get something rolling to space themselves back to a 10-point lead, if nothing worse, a 6-point lead. First possession of the second half now, Roman Tucker, two wide receivers on both sides of the ball, and a jump off sides will increase that by 5.
I wonder what his assignment was.
Yeah, he was he came to show and tell today.
Yeah.
He showed us and told us.
Are we at the end of the game? Are we talking to the coach?
That's a good James and Fuzzy Mike question.
Okay.
We'll try to effort that and find out.
I'd like to hear his take on this game.
Fighting for more yards. That was Ward, I believe.
12-yard catch and a short run.
But it does grab a Tiger first down and 10 at the 47-yard line. 8:53 remaining third quarter.
4 catches, 68 yards for Ward.
3 wide receivers far side, 1 to the near. Tucker sets up the screen for Simpson.
Ooh.
Far side of the field, just through his reach.
And Ridge Runners were hoping for a fumble, but the ball was passed forward, so it was a forward pass, incomplete.
It was close.
Was close. And that, from the get-go, that play didn't have a chance. It was a high snap, which delayed the pass out into the flats. So it was just a timing issue, just didn't work out for him.
Here's Tucker looking downfield to his left, has his man in and out of the hands of Kersey. Tigers will be faced with a 3rd down and 10. I want to say it's a rare 3rd down. It doesn't seem like we've had a bunch of 3rd downs tonight.
Had a lot of first downs.
Definitely haven't had very many 3rd and longs. Some first downs we even played 4 times.
Well,
2 wide receivers near side is Simpson and Kersey, I believe.
The offense just not looking as crisp as they were in the first half.
Here's Tucker looking, has his man, Simpson. That one knocked away.
Wow. Nice defensive play by the Ridge Runners.
Will Dunaway with the defender and brings up a 4th down situation. And Joyner, the last time he punted for the Tigers, he really flipped the field position, and he's working with a lot more now. So he'll try to pin the Ridge Runners deep, get the defense back on the field, and make something happen.
I just wasn't impressed with the offense on that first drive of the second half. They just didn't have that get up and go attitude.
There's the snap and the punt.
Man.
And that is away and looks like it's not returnable. It should be down to inside near the 10-yard line at the 10-yard line.
Time for the defense to step up here. They just can't allow another momentum gaining a touchdown for the Ridge Runners.
8:13 remaining third quarter. After that drive stalls out for the Tigers, the defense comes back on. The Ridge Runners will have 90 yards to do something. Or the Tigers will have maybe a defensive turnover.
Time for the defense to step up big, get a 3 and out, and get the ball back for their offense.
Overloaded to the near side, 3 wide receivers. And Watson throws back, far side. That one's intercepted.
Yep.
Nice
Flag.
play by Simpson. And it looked like a frustration tackle as the official throws the flag. The visiting crowd will not like the call.
It all depends what that initial flag was for. I think it's offensive interference, but we'll see. There was a lot of hands.
As the officials conference, I just noticed Grove traveled really well. It's a long ways. They got a lot of people. They have a lot of people here.
It's definitely a long ways. And next week we have Oologah at Oologah. So we will be traveling.
This is a long conference at the 45-yard line.
Well, it has high implications is what I'm seeing. You know, I'm thinking they're going to call pass interference on us. I don't know. The flag's down there on the line, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's another one right here at the 50.
Yeah.
That was in the area of the tackle, yeah.
That was the second one when he slammed him on the ground.
Yeah. That original flag is at the 35-yard line.
There's some type of hold.
Pass interference
That's what
on
I
the
thought.
Tigers. Personal foul on Grove. So the possession will stay with Grove.
And they'll just be penalized the 15 yards or half the. Why is he walking it this way?
Well, will they go pass interference this way and then go backwards for the personal foul, or they just forget about the personal foul?
I don't know. They've had me baffled all night long.
Yeah, he's going to walk back now. Play-by-play on the referee crew. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot less exciting. I'm not too sure.
I don't know what happened there.
Looks like from where he walked 15 this way and walked back 13 is what it looks like.
That's crazy. All right.
I don't know. Learn something new every day.
Yep. But more importantly, we didn't get the ball. Great defensive play by the Tigers back here. There was 2-on-1. There's another one of those. They had to be right on the money to get the ball to him. And we just got too many hands on him.
Now 3 wide receivers to the near side. Overloads. 1 on the far side. Looks near side screen play. Has blockers in front. Tiger defense able to close it up, but not before a gain.
Great job by Ward.
Richardson with the reception.
Cushing's not playing over getting the tackles on. We've seen in a couple other times where they missed several tackles, but that time they didn't.
Now they overload the far side, same play. Try to open it up out there. Ward is there first. He shakes both those would-be tacklers. The Tigers finally get the tackle.
Great job by Martin to catch up with that play. That was a Baker Butler play.
It's at the 45-yard line. It'll be another Grove first down as they're on the march with 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining third quarter.
And they're going to set us up for that screen play to the far side with the pass back over to the near side.
Play clock's at 12 seconds. Grove not really playing a hurry-up style. False start is the infraction at first being signaled against Grove, and it is.
A lot of false starts against Grove, so I'm sure they'll have a long practice on Monday, maybe even tomorrow.
So backing them up 5 yards, remains first down. Spot the ball just shy of the 40. Quick pass again. That's going to go for about 4 yards. The clock continues to run, tackled inbounds. Looked like maybe Roman Tucker over there on the stop.
That's who it was. Tucker with 7 tackles.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down and 11 from the 44-yard line.
Ridge Runners moving the ball slowly, but they are moving the ball forward.
Again, taking a while to get the call in. The play clock is down to 11 once again. That pass knocked down again.
By Martin, and he saved a first down catch. That's almost like a blue peak block.
The Tigers are protecting a 3-point lead at the moment, 31-28. Grove, if Grove can convert here, Tiger defense will have some tough work. Their backs against the wall, keep that lead. 4 seconds on the play clock. Gets it off. Watson now fires.
Got a man.
That is caught and downed at the 22-yard line. Ward on the coverage. And that's just the speed and athleticism of Grove's team. That was Briggs Fink again. He's been a go-to guy all night. They're going to spot him at the 24-yard line. It is a first down.
It's a great design play to delay him out of the backfield. And Ward just got 2 steps behind, just couldn't make up the ground.
This handoff now, slip and fall.
And I say out of the backfield, he's a wide receiver, so for Grove.
Gavin Wyatt was the ball carrier, number 5, tackled by number 5, Cole Cooper. Be a loss of 2 maybe on the play.
Cooper with 8 tackles tonight. And big time defensive play here for the Tigers.
2nd down and 12. Watson looks to his right.
Oh, they're going to call a flag.
Yeah, they'll get a flag on that one for the interference.
That was justifiable. I mean, Kersey definitely had his hands on him.
Kersey a little anxious to pick that one off, I think. Again, the conferencing is what kind of surprises me a lot.
They've done a lot of that tonight.
Wow, pass interference on the offense. Yeah. I like it. Conference all you want, gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay, well that, I apologize to Kersey. I really thought he was the one that committed the foul.
You know, I'm assuming it would be one of those that interference occurred before our eyes were on the ball and before the ball got there, so it looked like to us Kersey had made a move with his hands, but that interference could have been that wide receiver trying to get separation down there, and the official, of course, right on top of it. Spots the ball back at the 41-yard line. Either way, it brings up 2nd down and 22.
Yeah, I like the conference on that one, especially if it's going against the offense.
Right.
Not just the Ridge Runners, but, you know, that's a big play against the Ridge Runners.
Looking to pass. Watson steps up in the pocket, has pressure, fires out to the far side into the flats. Tiger defense closes.
Whoa.
That's going to be probably a blindside block.
Yeah. Simpson took a big shot. Look at all the flags.
There's all kinds of flags coming up now. It's like a parade out there.
Speaking of that, they can sign up.
October 23rd is the homecoming parade downtown.
We'll have the refs there throwing flags.
Yeah. This could be a long conference. That was a lot of flags. The parade will take place on Thursday, October 23rd. Homecoming is October 24th. Here at Odo Field at halftime of homecoming, we will have the Cushing Alumni Association Hall of Fame presentation. The Oiler magazine is coming out next week announcing class reunions and promoting All of the proceeds from the Oiler magazine and all the advertisers in it are contributing to what helps run Alumni Hall. And if you've never been to Alumni Hall, you should go. Last year we started making it an annual trip to take the senior class as they're in their caps and gowns down there the day before they graduate and show them around as it is about to become their hall as they graduate, and just trying to let that Alumni Hall be a treasure forever. And also the other main purpose of the Alumni Association is the 2 scholarships they give away to 2 graduating seniors. While the officials are still conferencing, we'll say that this official conference is sponsored by Blue Peak. Fiber internet is coming to Cushing. Blue Peak, you won't want to miss this opportunity to experience the Blue Peak difference. All in pricing, taxes, and fees included. Speeds up to 5 gig, equal upload and download speeds. Eero Secure, which is advanced security and ad blocking, and reliability. Fiber internet direct to your door with no interference from weather. Go ahead and go to Blue Peak, mybluepeak.com/Cushing. Get signed up now, as they will be moving across town with their installation starting this fall and winter, and we've completely finished with the entire community next spring, and they are offering you to sign up now and get 50% off for 3 months.
And as I understand it, it's just within the city of Cushing, not rural at this time.
But you can go to mybluepeak.com/Cushing and find out all the details. They are new to Cushing, but not to great internet. Stay connected and get updates and special offers at bluepeak.com/Cushing. After all the penalties back and forth, the ball is going to maybe be at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think the line of scrimmage moved that much. Yeah, I guess it did from the 39.
5:04 remaining third quarter. Tigers have a 31-28 lead as we speak. It's second down.
It'd be 2 o'clock in the morning.
I was just getting ready to say it's already 9:11 for those of you that are taking medicine at home. Looks like I'm going to be a little late on mine. There's another false start. So that'll be 5 more. Second down at 12 right now. It'll be second down 17. Spot the ball at the 31-yard line.
And some of the cause of that is that defensive rush by the Tigers. They're getting penetration in on that quarterback, and the offensive line of the Ridge Runners trying to get that half-second jump if they can.
Now to pass. Watson will tuck and run. He's met behind the line of scrimmage, but makes it back to the 25-yard line, so a positive gain of about 5 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 11.
Again, Martin down at the bottom of the pile. Gets up a little slow with the help of his friends.
Tiger defense now facing third and 11. Would love nothing more than to get a turnover on downs and put a stop here. 3 wide receivers near side, 1 to the far, single set running back in the backfield. Watson will look to his right, fires to his right.
No.
And that one out of the reach. Coverage provided by Ward.
They've been coming to Ward's side all night long.
That'll bring up 4th and 11.
With some success, but more importantly, no success when we needed it.
That pass intended for Rutherford. Him and Fink, along with Gavin Wyatt, have done most of the damage tonight.
And the thing is, the Ridge Runner's been their own worst enemy on this drive.
4th and 11, a big play for the Tiger defense. 4:01 remaining, third quarter. Quarterback scramble, he has some room. Tigers can get a turnover on downs here if he doesn't get. And it looks like he did.
They're awful excited over on the sidelines on the
second
side.
Effort and the first down signaled.
Yep.
So Grove keeps it alive. Tiger defense still looking to get a stop.
Good play by the Ridge Runner quarterback. I mean, he had nowhere else to go. D-backs had everybody covered up. He didn't have the pass, so the best thing he could do is run. And I personally didn't think he was going to get that far.
Here's Watson now, 3 wide receivers to his left. The run-pass option, the running back keeps. That's Wyatt on the carry. Most of the Tigers on the tackle.
Yeah, and Butler right there at the ankles.
Also getting up from the bottom.
Number 60 on ours.
I think somehow that ended up over here.
Oh, okay.
Noah Butler.
Noah Butler.
Baker's twin brother.
I did not know that.
Yes, they teamed up on that one for the tackle. Very nice to see. Nice pressure by the Tiger defense. Can't quite, but whenever you slow him down, you get the rest of your team there.
You do.
It's a good job.
And that's the main thing. You know, that's the thing. Contain your area, and that's what he did. He drove him back to the inside, and that's where all your friends are.
2nd down and 6 from the 9 becomes 3rd down and 6 from the 9. Big 3rd down play.
3rd down, 6.
Watson signals his man in motion. He'll look to the right side. He'll fire to the end zone. Has a man in the back of the end zone without a defender nearby. That's those confusing routes that Grove comes up with, and it just they have been doing it all night.
Yeah.
That will give them the first lead of the game at 34-31.
What a one! That was beautifully designed play. He come from wide receiver, far side, to the near corner, wide open, untouched, and a good pass, a hard pass by the quarterback.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. We're going to take a quick break while the teams get ready to kick off, and you're right here with us on Hub Network Live. We'll be back in just a moment.
Want you to know they are still the same friendly hometown bank. Local people that live, work, and worship right here in Cushing. Providing you the same great service, more convenient products and technology. Making your local banking experience even better. A great bank, serving a great community. Bank of Cushing, a branch of Blue Sky Bank Pawhuska.
At Davis Dental Studio, our patients are our friends. Unlike the big commercial facilities, Davis Dental Studios wants you to know you're not just a number. We strive to bring personal and quality service to each patient. Dr. Rebecca Davis has over 18 years of experience as a caring and compassionate dentist. She and her highly trained staff will make sure your visit is a positive one. So remember, when you and your family need dental care, Davis Dental Studio. You're not just a patient, you're a friend.
Embark on a thrilling journey in the world of storytelling, where you'll collaborate with a team.
Kickoff, and it's going to go out of bounds once again. Tigers will start from the 35-yard line. Really, the Grove kicking game tonight has been don't let them return it.
Right. And good job by Grove.
Not a bad strategy. It just doesn't work out to our benefit, but it's nice to have those weapons, but it does send a signal whenever teams continue to keep it away from your guys. Go ahead.
And we talked about that earlier in the game. You know, during their practice, they weren't kicking the ball down to the end zone or anything. So
Roman Tucker now, 2 wide receivers far, 2 wide receivers near the snap. He rolls to his left, fires downfield, has his man Kersey. He shakes one tackle, makes his way to the 45-yard line. Looks like that will be a Tiger first down and 10.
Just to stay poised in the pocket and get the ball out quickly.
Simpson and Sharp to the far side.
That's the 5th pass of the 3rd period.
Here's Fry coming now to the near side, makes his way across the 45. We'll spot him down.
They give him 11 yards.
Yep. Spot him down at the 44. That'll be another Tiger first down and 10.
And that's 7 rushes for 44 yards for number 4. 10-4.
Tiger offense putting together a little bit. That keeps
Nice.
Roman Tucker made a nice fake, and a penalty flag comes in.
Big surprise.
He makes his way to about the 33-yard line. We'll see what the penalty is.
We'll have a 10-minute chat about it.
Yeah. Holding the infraction being signaled against the Tigers. It'll be a spot foul to remain first down. It's not going to be from the 34. Should be at the 44.
I got to tell you, these refs got eagle eyes. They're not missing a thing tonight.
1:19 remaining in the third quarter. 31-35. Grove with the first lead of the game. Tigers now playing catch-up. And that's probably going to be a false start. 5 more yards.
It's like a mirror.
You know, it's odd. 2 good teams battling. It's proven in the score. We've seen it through the first quarter, second quarter, now the third quarter. But when one team self-implodes, the other team's been self-imploding.
Yes.
It's like this is just the battle of 2 good teams trying to stay on the top of their district. Most coaches will tell you they don't care about state rankings till the end of the season. I don't disagree. However, us fans, we like to talk about it. This pass to Fry out in the flats. He has some room. Gets tackled forward.
8 yards.
Gets to the 41-yard line.
On the catch and run.
Brings up a second down and 7.
273 yards passing for Tucker thus far in the game. Tigers down by 4.
Here's the snap. Design quarterback run. Tucker makes a few moves, falls forward. He'll try for the 36-yard line.
3 yards for Tucker.
And they'll mark him at the 37-yard line.
He has 11.
38-yard line.
Yeah, he has 11 rushes, 57 yards. Tucker does.
That's going to bring us to the end of our third quarter of play. The Tigers will flip ends of the field. They'll go against the wind now. It's not a really big wind, but it is against the wind. And we're going to be right back with you here on Hub Network Live in a moment.
Team to produce captivating streaming content, podcasts, and short films. This class offers the opportunity to learn videography, photography, and editing techniques, allowing you to create and share live broadcasts, podcasts, and commercials while honing your creative communication skills. Learn more at Central Tech.
Since 2003, Pro Events has had one singular focus: great audio, video, and lighting systems. Never confusing our industry with the PC crowd, Pro Events always provides you with the best, most reliable options for your house of worship, school, or corporate training facility. Make your system stand out from the crowd. And remember,
for the best AV, you know where to go visit proevents.pro.
RCB Bank is more than a transaction. We work to make your life easier. We help build your business. We finance your dreams. We grow your legacy. We build relationships with our communities.